Here we go again, welcome back. We're at Hockenheim in a greasy, wet track which was raining through practice. It is now drying up. We're starting from the back in the Old LeMans Series. We are in 18th place and we are going to push on and see what we can do with 9 laps around the Hockenheim ring. So an easy start, we get a penalty. I'm not sure how we get that penalty, but ever since Forza have done their update, we seem to pick up penalties for other people's mistakes. That was our mistake. That's more worthy of a penalty, what we just did, and we don't get a penalty. We nearly get spun around then. We might get a penalty for that. No? Okay. It's very hard to read now sometimes when you're going to get one, but hey ho. We're into 11th place, coming down the long straight into the chicane. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to get rear-ended. No, we get side-swiped instead. And we push on. Still 11th place. We're going to try and go up the outside of this GT40. So far, so good. He's going to dive bomb everyone else, so we're going to try and sneak through a gap. We're going to get side-swiped here, definitely. Yeah, see that coming a mile off. And on this greasy track, we've moved up to 8th place. We've got a bit of room ahead of us now. As long as we don't get rear-ended, we can start to push on. We take that corner quite wide. We're going to get hit here. No, we don't. We just about sneak through. And the next car behind us is 0.9 behind, a second behind. All right, so we've got a bit of fresh air now that we can accelerate into. Just bearing in mind the track is still coming dry, so taking it a little bit steady with the throttle coming out of corners, letting the car rotate first, getting it in a straight line and then going full throttle. And we're into 7th place. Onto lap 2 of 9. The guy in front, he went a bit wide there, but it actually helped his exit and he stayed on the track as well. We'll try and make a move here. He's going to switch us, which he does, but then we'll get a better exit for the straight, like so. And then that's 2 positions in 1 corner. Up into 5th place. Tyres are holding out well so far. We need to get to at least the end of lap 4. If we can, try and get to the end of lap 5. But we'll see where we are in the race. We'll see who we can jump in the pits. It might be worthwhile pitting at the end of lap 4 just to have fresh rubber more consistently, to make more overtakes earlier in this race, and then we'll have to try and hold out at the end on used tyres. But we're up into 4th place and we can now see the podium places, and I can see 1st place as well. So far, so good. Coming towards the end of lap 2 here. 4th place has gone off. We are now in the podium places. We can see 1st and 2nd place, and we are gaining on them. They aren't getting away, but we do have a 2.25 penalty. I would say it was undeserved. We've gone off track there, but we are 2.5-ish ahead of the car behind, so it's not too bad. We've got time to sort this out. We just need to put some lap times together now, stay on the track. We don't have to go aggressive yet. We can just take our time, nice and relaxed. We just about stay on track there after I just said we'll take it nice and easy. It's just a bit hard with the track at the moment because it is still spitting rain. The track just can't fully dry yet. So we're just taking our time, nice and easy. We're only 1.2 behind 1st place. So we've got time, and 4th place isn't going to make a charge on us here. Nice and easy into the chicane. They're fighting. It seems like he does, 2nd place does the switch on 1st and then side swipes him. Meanwhile, this is always helping us. The more they fight, the more we catch, and now we are with the pack. So let's not go too aggressive here. We can slightly tap him from behind, but not into the corner. We get a penalty anyway. And that is first place. We have now taken first place. So now let's try and build a gap to eliminate our penalties, which is 2.75 seconds. I think if we can get it to around 4 seconds, that'll be nice and comfortable before the pit stop. But yeah, let's push on. Let's see what happens. That's a better last corner there. Well, better entry to the last corner. And we're 1 point... no, he's caught us up through there. No, he's gone into the pit. Okay, so someone's gone into the pit already. I think personally he's pit a bit early there. At least 1 lap early. We're 1.7 ahead of second place. And it's still raining. So the track just can't dry at the moment. So we can't go full aggressive yet. Still taking our time through corners. Still feathering the throttle. Still having to let the car rotate and get it in a straight line before we fully accelerate out of corners. Hopefully this track will keep drying and drying and drying. And then by the time we come out the pits, we can really stretch the legs of the GT40 then. Into the chicane, let the car rotate, get it in a straight line and then flat out. There we go. And it does feel like the track is slowly drying. It doesn't feel like it's getting worse at the moment. I'm just going to have a look at the lap time delta next time it flashes. So here we go, around this right hand corner. We're 2.1 ahead. Let's see what the delta's saying. We're half a second down on our fastest lap. So I'm sure if I hooked up a few more corners better, we would be able to beat that right now. No, maybe not, because we're actually going down on the delta, so maybe the track is getting a bit wetter. But we could pit here, or we could do 1 more lap. We've gone off track. That's 2 times now in 4 laps that we've done that. We'll stay out for 1 more lap, see if we can hook one up. We're 2 point... Okay, second place is pit now. So we are going to have the fresh rubber at the end of this race. That's confirmed. But it just means that we may lose a couple of positions now because we're going to do a lap on tyres that are dying very quickly. But we proved in one of the other videos that I've done with this GT40 round Le Mans that you can drive, this thing is drivable on tyres which are either dying or even dead. You can still drive it. It's obviously not going to do lap times like anywhere near what it would be on fresh rubber, but it is drivable. So we're going to try and push as hard as we can on this last lap before we chuck it in the pit. The car is becoming difficult to drive and the greasy weather doesn't help either, but towards the end of this race now I'm very confident I will have the best tyres up front. I mean, the next person who is doing the same strategy as us is 9.6 seconds behind and has a 2.75 penalty like ourselves. So this is looking really good. I'm confident right now. Even if we lose a couple of positions coming out of the pit, I am confident that we are going to be the quickest car on track towards the end of the race, which is a position I'd rather be in, to be honest. So we're now 9.4 behind second place. He will not be in contention for catching us. Coming through the last 2 corners. Let's not mess this one up again. That's better. We're moving very gingerly though on Marstad. And 4th place is 23 seconds behind and no one who has done a pit stop has overtaken him. So we have pit. We're just about to come out. I think we're going to be overtaken by 1, maybe 2 as well. No, I think we're going to be able to lead them off just about. We'll make sure we keep our car in this position here. We won't sideswipe them. Get on the power nice and early and keep second place. Now all we have to do is overtake first place and build up that gap because of our penalties. We've got 4 laps to do it. I'm confident here. Because even if we just sit behind him by lap 9, his tyres will be dead, our tyres will still be good. And in looks like we're going to go for a move now. Mentioned don't sideswipe and nearly get rear-ended by the Porsche, I think it is. And then we accelerate on. And that right there is us ahead. Unless someone makes a desperate move or a lunge now, I think we will keep this position on this greasy Hockenheim circuit. Not really a fan of the greasy weather. I like it either if it's raining or if it's dry. I don't really like the in-between stage because I'm a man of risk. I like to get wide coming out of corners. I like to brake as late as possible in braking zones. It's my style of driving, and when it's this greasy weather, this change in weather on tracks, it's very difficult to predict where you can brake late and obviously where the grip is coming out of corners, accelerating out of corners. Sometimes within even half a lap it can change dramatically, and it has ruined quite a few races in my career. I'm not really a fan of the grease weather, but it does make racing very interesting. It would be nice to have a couple of dry laps before the end of this race. I mean, there's still time. We're on lap 7 here. We've built up a 2.3 gap. We've nearly eliminated our penalty from second place. I've got no doubt about it that we will, even if he stays around 2.3 behind by the last lap, we can have a much better rubber going around our rims into the chicane. It's 2.4, 2.7, 2.6, maybe back to 2.7, just. Right, so penalty is now eliminated because he has got 2 penalties as well. So now it is literally all about bringing this home. Obviously as well, he's gone off track, that might be another penalty. No, very lucky there. Very lucky there, that is normally a guaranteed penalty going off there. But he's brought the delta back in from our mistake. So far he's kind of sticking with us, kind of. I wouldn't say he's consistently catching us up, but we've already built up to 3 seconds in 2 corners. This is looking like a walk in the park at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, and we've gone off track again with a bit of penalty. We're very lucky at the moment. We are riding our luck. We'll take it nice and steady back on the line. We've gone off the last few. Third place has checked it into the pits. Take it, keep going no longer on these tires. We could, no, I was going to say we could be on for a fastest lap, but we are up, but we did mess up the first corner. We're going to have to pull something special out of the bag here to do a fastest lap, unless the track is drying. And that's an okay chicane, get on the power. And the 410's up, I think this track is drying out, because I'm not looking these corners up perfectly, but we're still nearly half a second out. Just got to stay on, pushing here to try and get a fastest lap. We're 5.7 ahead. Guys behind now, it seems like their tyres are starting to die. Our tyres still have a bit of life left in them. I think we could get by far the fastest lap of the race here. Let's see what the Delta said. So we're 2.5 seconds up. So yeah, the track is definitely drying here because I don't feel like I've hooked this lap up together really well. I think this is just due to the track getting faster, not me getting faster. But the guys behind are struggling to keep up, so then I don't know. I actually don't know what's going on. Going around the final corner, chucking it onto the side of the track, and it's a 1:45.409, but it was a dirty lap. We're going to try and push it for a fastest lap of the race, clean, hopefully. Go around the first corner, put the car up, let the car rotate, get back on the throttle into third gear, push down the It's looking good. We're 10 seconds ahead of second place, so like I predicted, the tyres are alive right now and going well. On the brake as late as possible into the chicane. Let the car rotate all the way around and get on the throttle once the car's straight and ready to be accelerated. We're a second up, we're in a clean lap here. Don't mess this corner up here. You want to play it slightly, but not too much. And then you want to brake here as late as possible because you don't want to hit that sausage curb on the left hand side. Once the car's rotated, accelerate nice and straight before you hit this slight braking zone here. Sometimes some cars you can lift there. Don't put it off the track on the left hand side. Keep it as far left as possible. Don't brake too late here or you'll go wide like we did slide with the pin in the corner. Get back up on the outside towards the edge of the corner. Brake late again here. You can go wide, it doesn't matter because there's a cant in the corner. Accelerate hard. Prep yourself in the next part of the corner into this fast right-hander. And then it's a long right-hander all the way through. You mess up the first part. You don't mess up the second part. And then into the third part to come over the line. And it's only 7 seconds up. I doubt that very much. I don't know what was going on with the delta there. But it was a 1:45.3 in the end, which is very good in the greasy weather as well. We'll take that. We'll let a few guys come over the line just to see if it was the track drying up. I think it was, because second place got his best lap time of the race as well. I don't think anyone's going to get into the 4.6s, let alone the 4.5s, without sounding too arrogant. It looks like a lot of 47s and 48s. But yeah, all in all, good race. Greasy at Hockenheim from the back. I think we've done the correct strategy for pit stops, gave us a strong end, and yeah, really happy with that. But yeah, cheers guys, I appreciate you watching the videos. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking, and I will keep posting, and I will see you next time. Cheers guys.